Hi everybody, welcome back. Already we learned about nothing but a force expression. We know that F net equal to ma. So this is the actually expression for the force. By this, actually force is nothing but a vector quantity. So in this case, what are the SI units of the force? Mass SI units are nothing but a kgs. Acceleration SI units are meter per second square. So you can write a SI unit for the force. SI unit of force is equal to kg meter per second square. This is invented by, the force is invented by Mr. Newton. So that is the reason why you can write it as nothing but a on his actually name as Newton, which is with a capital letter. So we know that 1 Newton is equal to 1 kg meter per second square is the value. Now let's go for nothing but a definition. It means the expression for the force. We know that F net equal to ma or F net equal to del p by del t, rate of change of momentum. You can write even like this or like this, but there is some difference between those two things. What is that means? This first equation F equal to ma should be used when the value of the mass of the body should be constant. It means you have a doubt. What is this, sir? Mass should be constant means what? If the mass of the body is constant, then you can use the first equation. If mass of the body is not constant and at any circumstance, you can use the second equation. What is that? F net equal to del p by del t. Let's go the relation between nothing. We don't use this second equation frequently, and this will be used in the future reference. So that's the reason why in our textbooks mostly we are going to use the first equation. Let's see that actually the significance of the first equation. You know that F net equal to ma. Now I am going to tell you the relation between the force and mass and acceleration, how these three are interrelated. Now let's discuss about that. If mass of the body is constant, which is constant here, mass m. Let's take actually two bodies which are having same mass. How much means 1 kg? This is also 1 kg. And now you are applying some force of 10 newtons on the first body A. Now you are applying some force 20 newtons on the second body. Actually now which body, if you apply some force in this direction, this body might have reached up to here, this body might have reached up to here, which has got more acceleration? So body B. Why means you applied 20 newtons of force on the second body. First body you applied only 10 newtons of force. This shows that what is that means, if the force increases, then the acceleration of the body also increases. What is that? Force increases means acceleration of the body also increases. Force decreases means acceleration of the body also decreases. So we can say that force is directly proportional to the acceleration. Force increases means acceleration also increases. Remember this point. Now I am going to tell you actually the relation between the, now I am going to take another one, F net equal to ma. In this case I am going to take, if force is constant, so I am going to take this time force constant in the second case. So force constant, you have taken that first 1 kg mass of body, mass of a body A is 1 kg. Second, you have taken that 2 kg mass of body, mass of a body B is 2 kg. Now you are applying only same force. How much means 10 newtons. On this body also, how much means 10 newtons. So you are applying same force on both the bodies. And first body mass how much? 1 kg. Second body mass how much? 2 kgs. Now if you apply the same force, the first body travel maybe up to here, and the second body travel maybe up to here. This is body A, 1 kg, body B, 2 kgs. Now have you observed that what is the difference here? The force is same, mass increases. Now which body is having higher acceleration? So A is having more acceleration, B is having lesser acceleration. What is this? A simple thing is, so if force constant, mass is increases means acceleration is nothing but a decreases. Mass increases means acceleration decreases. This shows that actually mass is inversely proportional to acceleration. If the mass of the body increases, then the acceleration of the body decreases. In this case, we can say that mass is inversely proportional to the acceleration. What we have seen? Two cases. In the first case, mass is nothing but a constant. Force increases means acceleration increases. So force is directly proportional to acceleration. In the second case, force is constant. Mass increases means automatically acceleration decreases. This is the concept. Thank you.